Hi everybody, in this video I want to compare two camera microphones I want to use for recording my guitar video stuff and for vlogging. The first one is the Rode Videomic Pro and the second one is the Movo VXR10. This video is not going to be very technical. I don't want to go through all the specs of each microphone. It should just help you to decide if you have to buy a very expensive microphone or you can get a cheaper one like the Movo VXR10. Canon cameras, like the one I'm using right now for filming this, are well known for having bad preamps, bad audio preamps. So if you have high output of the preamp, you get fizzy and noisy audio. So the goal is to reduce this output, and what you need then is a microphone with a high output to compensate that. So with the Rode Videomic Pro you have tons of options here. You can boost the output level to plus 20 dB, which really is enough, and the Movo has a high output level as well. So let's see which one is better. A good point to start at is to level your audio at minus 12 dB. So the peaks of your voice or your whatever you are recording are at minus 12 dB. You can adjust that in the manual settings of most of the Canon cameras. The Rode Videomic Pro has a lot of audio options. You can dim the audio to minus 10 dB, set it to 0 dB or push it up to 20 dB plus. The Movo does not have these options. You can only use the in-camera settings for your audio. The Movo is that small. It doesn't have an external battery. It is powered through this cable by your camera. Very cool is you cannot forget to turn it on because it's always on. This is the Rode Videomic Pro. Quite big, but very light. Here you have all the settings. Never ever forget to turn it on. From minus 10 dB to plus 20 dB. And you have the battery in here, 9-volt block. Now I want to go through all these settings and show you how this sounds. Right now we have the Rode Videomic Pro on the camera and we have the setting on minus 10 dB, so it should be a bit quieter than before. That's the setting 0 dB, it should be a bit louder, that's the normal setting on this microphone. And finally plus 20 dB, this can be used for very quietly speaking persons. So the Rode Videomic Pro is very versatile depending on which situation I'm in. If I'm recording a loud concert or a quiet interview, I can always choose the right setting. So this is the Movo on top of the camera right now, and this is how it sounds. What I found out when I tested both microphones is that this one produces a bit more fizz and noise when it's very quiet. So let's compare this hiss between the Movo and the Rode Videomic Pro. We start with low preamp output. This was quite noisy at higher volumes, so let's proceed with the Rode Videomic Pro, starting with low preamp output. I like this microphone basically very much. The only thing that really disturbs me is the hiss it produces. Otherwise it's great. You cannot forget to turn it on. It doesn't have a battery. It's just so simple using it. On the other hand, the Rode Videomic Pro has so many settings, and depending on where you are, you can always choose the right one for you. It can never be too loud or too silent. So which one would be the best microphone for you? The cheaper one or the more expensive one with a lot of options? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this video and see you again next time.